EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. Well, now how about this return? And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Right out of the gates, here's Smith. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 54 yards. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
A short throw to Ingram. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was,
it's caught inside the 25. They're all the way home for the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 55 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what if you're the 2 on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Well, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Genty. And I'm not sure he got there.
Let's fucking go.
They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Oh, shit, baby.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The leading rusher in NCAA history from Youngstown State, here's Julian McLaughlin. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Middle. Hey, don't go. Olay.
To throw, here's Nix. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
A short throw to Ingram. The gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second and 5.
Captain. Oh, my son.
Throwing Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Bombers. Hey,
now it's Nix. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal. To throw is Nix. That's complete right around the 8. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Captain. Bombers. Olay.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix.
Go shit, baby. Go shit, baby.
Marvin Mims from 3 yards out.
Fuck out of here,
Broncos
man.
take the chance on 4th and goal, and
Yeah,
it
you
pays
put
off
that
with
shit.
6.
That's on YouTube right there.
Big 4th down
content, baby.
conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. They're able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced to the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Middle. Right. 53. Hold.
Now Gino. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hey, let's go. Come on.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
13X. No ball.
Throwing is Smith. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They snap it to Smith. Well, it is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 26 yards. Let's go. Las Vegas. First down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll get this out to Genty. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. 2nd and 7 from the 20. And now Smith going to change the play. A run straight ahead with Genty. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Hey, Tom, 13 there. Hold. 53. No ball.
Here's Smith. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Daniel Carlson, the kicker.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's Nix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
They'll let this go deep for Sutton. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's third and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's
I ain't worried about that.
down and pump the football.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. After the interception, here's Smith. That would complete to Trey Tucker. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Tuesday. Ours. Hey, it's the clip.
Gino now to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
But now an audible here into something else.
Hey, trio left. Hey, go flip her up.
Throwing now is Gino. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Strike. 53. Check 51. Check 58.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
Good game, bro.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
That'll be incomplete.
Oh, I see what he's doing. Okay.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Nix to the air. They'll get that complete to Franklin. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready. Captain. Bombers.
Working out of the gun is Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
No problem.
Now that'll bring up second down.
For the field goal, a 39-yard attempt.
Count 3, ready?
The kick by
That was a
Lutz
fast
is
one.
good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter.
Bullshit,
To
Chuck.
take it past the 25 and
All right. Now we gotta be on our bullshit.
to the 28-yard line.
I'm gonna mute his ass, Jack. This punk ass. Come on, here's my.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. Looking left side. He's got
Fucking
it
go.
complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
You're gonna take our time with it.
First down.
No rush.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Captain.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A short throw to Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run for the first time. It's Hunter today. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. Operating from the gun. Nix. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 43 yards. And the Raiders have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum to moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Nick's going to give this to Bidet. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better, bring your best. When you standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring them out, bring them out. I'm a dope boy yelling, bring them out.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Again, it's Bidet. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
To the point of that, summers that's around, let us settle down, no one doing that, but this ain't the hound, bite me in the air, put me in the ground, tell me in the ass, but to carry down, from those who came up before me, I made a change of the story, find me a work in the morning, find me with people that morning, man, cause death is around every corner.
Ball on the 39, here's 2nd down and 3. straight ahead they go with the game. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A big play here. 3rd and 2.
Shanahan.
Back to throw. Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that
We play without being distracted.
better when I wanna get better.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're in Power Field, mile high here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And his choice to leave that end zone. Going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is Brown. He's got it downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one has 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First down, Kansas City.
15. Yellow. 180.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57.
Another throw for Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down.
Easy. Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Hey, color.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's in.
Give me that.
Oh, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Well, numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, Sunday.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelce has it. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for 2.
43.
Throwing again, Mahomes. It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Well, evidently a touchdown wasn't enough for them. They further quiet this home crowd by adding the 2-point conversion.
You know what I love about this? I love it because coaches spend time all week saying we're going to be aggressive, we're going to go for it, but then you back it up with a decision like that. That's empowering your team in another team's building. What a start.
Let's go, bitch.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hey, man.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin.
Looks like it.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Working quickly here.
A gain of 61 yards. And the Broncos, 1st down.
Shanahan.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Flats over there backed up. And the knee. Perfect.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. Oh, my.
Look out of here, bro.
Intercepted in the end zone. A
is one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Going on first down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now they face second down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route.
So you got his cross route
pitch
pitch.
into the red zone before someone can force him out.
So you fucking got him.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain.
Bitch ass nigga.
And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
A gain of 18 on the play.
In the red zone now. That's caught. It's Kelce
Bitch.
again. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard
Second
line.
quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Pacheco can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, but now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
3-yard line.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
That
They
shit,
ran that
dumbass
screen
nigga.
perfectly. Interception. Picked up Alex Singleton. And the Broncos
Fuck outta
put
here.
together a wonderful return. Gets it back inside the 40 following the interception.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, here's McLaughlin. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. 3rd down, Chiefs going with a dime. Nix from the gun. That one finds his man, Ingram. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They'll run here on 1st down. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
And the Broncos first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Working inside the red zone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So from the 3, here's second and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown.
Yeah, I see.
Manage that clock beautifully down to the final.
I see how I feel, man. Yo, send me a friend request.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Nick's gonna try and throw for it.
Onto the fucking ball.
So barely 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away.
Weak sometimes, bro. Like, hold on to the fucking
Here's
ball.
Smith on the return.
All
right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Crazy, like, it's like 50-50 reporting stuff, man. Sometimes they hold on to that shit.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Attack, attack. Hey, 50, yellow.
Looking to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Into a crowd. And intercepted. Picked off. Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Yo, you ranked on here, bro? If you are, what do you rank?
Butker on now to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Bombers, bombers, ready. Kill, kill.
Plowing up the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Nix. Connects with his back. Khalil McLaughlin. He gets it up a little shy midfield. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Chill. Bombers.
Throwing here, Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Nix with it on first. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On third down, here's Nix. That's cut at the 4. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
So the offense out there, and the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Captain. Olay.
They'll throw again. Nix. And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done. Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
The pass is swatted at the line. The big man got a hand on it up front. Nice work there. It's going to bring up second down.
You know, most pass rushers really don't get enough credit for how well they read those quarterbacks. As he was fighting his blocker, kept his eyes on the ball, and he timed it perfectly to get a hand up in the throwing lane and force the incompletion.
Attack!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he goes down at the 10-yard line.
Complete to Rashid Rice. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught for the first. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Chiefs.
Zone read, it's Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4. So we're through 3 here. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
43, 15. Hey, 57.
To the air, Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Easy.
First down.
Yellow. Hey, red one.
First down, Kansas City.
Now it's Mahomes. Right back to Rice. Caught again. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to that amazing play.
So first down from the 41. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Pete, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chiefs trail by 6. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It is caught left side. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Attack!
First down.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards and have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
15. Hey, color. Yellow. Hey, 15.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with 4th and short.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they connect on the touchdown to claw back in these final moments. And an extra point will win this game. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Show. Oh, what's that? Bombers. Olay. Captain.
He'll look to throw it. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Setting up to pass. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn completion. First down.
They're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It has the distance,
Bitch,
and it's
get the fuck off my
target.
field,
It's
nigga.
good. And they've taken back the lead. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the
Clutch
building.
win, baby.
It's a win at home for the Broncos.
Fucking go.
And it took everybody at the end. First to set
12
up that
seconds
field
left,
goal,
boy.
and then
That
for him
is
to go out
trash.
and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As
Yo,
we'll
that
see
shit
you
was
next time
crazy,
from
bro. I
Denver.
just came down, kicked a field goal with 12 seconds left. Yo, chat, look at this shit. "12 seconds. Down by 1 point. Look at this shit. Excuse me. Watch this shit. Timeout. Hit the 59-yarder. Ooh-wee. Oh, he's sick. I could just use it when we're just playing Call of Duty. Right, because you hear me in the background, then you hear me. But it's not going to be as bad, though. It won't be. Like a noise cancellation.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Denver Broncos. We go from Denver. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Nix. Getting Sutton on the outright who makes the catch. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
With a start here to the ball game, you get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
kill. Ready. Captain. Punch left.
On first down, a run with the day. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Now it's Nix. Now they'll tuck this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the give, it's Bidet. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Open man right side is Ingram. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. And it's complete. Defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
Here's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they go to work on a first and goal.
I like that one.
Oh, my son! Hey, kill! Ready!
A handoff here to Bidet. And he is
baby.
into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tyler Bailey, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Catch somebody else, man.
Here's 2nd and 10. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Allen going to run with it. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox.
Good.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 34 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this run. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Oh, good.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Working out of the gun is Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Nix to throw again. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's McLaughlin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Captain.
To throw, here's Nix. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And the defense says they have it. Yes, they've got it. And CD, that's the 2nd time this half they put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9. Throwing Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. What's good on the extra point? And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up the long one.
Let's go.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Allen. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7. Our scores, we get back at it on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought one of the best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Well, they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Come on. Come on.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Broncos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Dynasty. Oh, hell, baby.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Mercy, man. We want more. We want more.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. Frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Here's a 2nd and 5. From midfield, here's Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And he's got it. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 49 yards. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Bills are lining up for it.
Allen will try to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Bills 15. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. A run here with the day. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs. And that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll go back to Bidet. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Bombers. Kill.
Nick's going to give this to Bidet. And some room to roam there. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Kicking ass and taking names, baby.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he is going to have the Broncos first. And
stop.
That should be the capper.
Can you stop him?
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
He still can't stop.
Kill.
Harvey. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
Could have scored.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Kill.
They'll go. Here's Harvey. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Sometimes offensive, you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
This game brought to you by...
This is 1st and 10.
Middle. Alert!
Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Broncos.
Oh, shit. Too easy. What time is it, man? Let me see.
Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shaw it's been around and watch it.